Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not doing that. So when you can seek the improvement and the discipline, it's empowering. It's so empowering. You couldn't have told me 15 years ago when I left Frito Lay that I would have a billion anything. 17.3 billion views on social media. I wasn't even on social media back then. I had a BlackBerry. Like what? I'm a what? Nah. What else? I'm a leadership expert. I'm a doggone business strategist. I'm gonna be telling people about business. And here I am with a damn brain t-shirt on and a brain background talking about neuropability. So challenge yourself and you'll be amazed at where you end up at. Number 6 is hold yourself personally accountable. We know that that is the number one principle of real leadership. Without it, nothing else will be sustainable. Hold yourself, fix you first, and then everybody else around you personally accountable too. We are thermostats, not thermometers. We set the temperature. We'll never take it at all. If it's hot, cool it down. If it's cold, heat it up. Put some fire under some folks. Number 7, as always, reframe failure. Everything that is positive about personal accountability says you're going to have to reframe what you see. You're going to have to reframe it. Reality distortion is what they called it when referring to Steve Jobs, but you are going to have to view setbacks as learning opportunities, not defeat. This didn't work. And because you don't do anything without a strategy, you're going to go back and say, well, what part of the strategy didn't work? Okay, oh, the whole strategy didn't work. Okay, bam. Back to the drawing board. None of that worked. And put that over there. See, we tried that, but that didn't work. Tried that, and I used a yes and no challenge. 30-day challenges came from me being live. Everything before that was 365 days. Yes and no challenge was the first one. That shit was an epic fail, but all the other 30-day challenges came as a result of that. So reframe failure, view setbacks as learning opportunities, not defeat. I know exactly what doesn't work and what does. Number 8, and Kevin, you alluded to this earlier, limit distractions. One of the principles of real leadership is eliminate distractions. Eliminate them. If something is distracting you, guess where you're going? Hijack the amygdala. Can you access your frontal lobe with a hijacked amygdala? Absolutely not. That shit shuts down, fight or flight. I got to seek safety. So that's why you don't let things distract you, because it's taking you out of your frontal lobe and putting you in your limbic system and putting you in a hijacked amygdala state and making you emotional and irrational. It's shutting off access to your inhibition control, which is in your executive function. And that's where you stop yourself from doing and saying dumb shit. That's why you got to stay in your frontal lobe. From your frontal lobe, you can feel your feelings, assess situations, and stop yourself from doing something that you're going to regret. You either apologize for or get yourself out of. That's why you don't let people hijack your amygdala with distractions. Absolutely not. Number 9 is practice consistency. I am live. This is my 565th day live. I've been posting on Instagram consistently since December 16, 2015. I'm coming up on 10 years, God willing, 10 years of posting on Instagram myself every single day. And I just hit 15,600 Instagram posts. That's walking the walk, for real, for real. So when you practice consistency, you got to commit to it daily. Consistency turns into habits. Habits build and strengthen neural pathways. That's what happens. When you keep doing it, you're going to have cognitive overload. I was like, what am I going to say? I'm just using OPC, other people's content, for 278 posts. You scroll all the way down. You got a couple hours to scroll all the way down. You will see other people's posts. Because I didn't know how to make graphics. I had 2 people making my graphics. I was like, they take it too long. I think I could do this. And I had the time clock from Snapchat with a little vignette on it from Instagram and one word. That's what my posts started being. And now they have evolved into what you see today because of my consistency. Because I've strengthened all of my neural pathways to be a content creator, to be an influencer, and to be the baddest mofo walking the face of planet Earth. Because none of that was my background. And that's the purpose of the 30-day challenges, is because you are consistent. You do them back to back, so you're building consistency. It's not so much, oh, Dr. Don trying to take all my money. $30, I don't even think you get DoorDash for $30. It's not that. It's you building consistency, and before you know it, you look up and for a whole year, you've been consistently doing something every day. And that neural pathway says, I'm consistent, I'm consistent, I'm consistent, I'm consistent. You're wiring the pathway to say, I can do something through funerals, weddings, baby showers, graduations, all the different holidays. If you choose to celebrate the good times, the bad times, heat waves, blizzards, tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, and everything else, I can be consistent. So you be cool as the other side of the pillow. So when something does happen, your consistency kicks in and you know how to stay in your frontal lobe. So whatever problem shows up, you can solve it because you are used to